Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, I've got a 5-minute chart up here that, just want to go over quickly what's happening or what's been happening in Globex session. We're essentially trading flat. So the answer to did anything interesting happen last night? The answer to that is no. Two pretty obvious areas are developing. 73 is a big deal. That is the initial line that the bulls want to hold in order to avoid a deeper pullback. It was support earlier in the week, and if it continues to be support, then it can support a move to higher levels from here. If 73 breaks, I think you start getting into areas like 66 and 63 as stopping areas. My extended best case scenario target, if you're a bear right now, is 1650 on this pullback. I think we've made new highs. I think we'll get a pullback. I think it'll be shallow. 38 handles isn't exactly shallow. 38 handles is a decent little pullback. And from there, I think you'll see the dip buyers come in and try to take us up to 1700. All right, let's get out on a daily. Whoa. So that's what you get sometimes with live television. Okay, we're out on the daily chart. I've got some fibs up here, not a lot, because we really haven't established where the high is going to be yet. I think if we push below yesterday's low, 71.75, then you can start calling the 88 halves for now. You can start to call them a high. And then you start looking at where do we pull back. Well, you've got the 23% retrace. You've got the 1636 level down here. That's really where the bears would love to go. They'd love to get down to do a 50-handle pullback to 1636.83. I think anybody who's a longer-term bull would like that too. That again would take this argument of being extended off the table and give an area, right there at the middle Bollinger Band, which is the green line there, and the 38% retrace, a chance to bounce and head higher. And, for anybody that missed last night's webcast, you can check that out. It's there with the pivot points up on the website or over on ntmarkets.com. So let me hide these fibs. You can see where we came from here, 1340 quarter. Gigantic ramp up to the 85.75. Then we pull back 38%. On a dime, stop and go higher and make new highs. So like I said last night, we're in an uptrend, we retrace 38%, and then we make new highs. That's what uptrending markets are supposed to do. That's why everybody talks about fibs, and I use fibs, I use this, I use that. Well, use them. Use them, because that's what they're for. They gave you a 38% pullback in the market. Okay, and I'm as guilty of it as anybody because I wasn't standing around on Monday, Monday morning, that on the 24th of June, going 38% retrace. Sometimes in the moment, and it's the peril of being a trader. In the moment, we get so wrapped up in the moment that we don't zoom out and look at fib levels and whatever our individual stuff is that we do and see what is that telling me as far as the overall condition of this uptrend. A lot of people, a lot of permabulls that get out there every day, we're screaming, get out, we're going down on 1553. When what they should have been saying is, here's your dip. Okay? And, the perma bears were there too saying, well, we finally have our pullback, now we're really going to go down. Well, we already did. And I'm as guilty of it as anybody. So I think the lesson that we learn is in an uptrend, trust these things when they happen. Use a reasonable stop. Don't go on blind faith. But we had a 38% pullback. So now what we have to ask ourselves is, now that we did this 38% pullback, the uptrend is back underway and we made new highs. Okay? Is this suddenly going to be over forever now? I don't think so. That's not what this chart is telling me. We may correct a little bit. We may come back and do this tighter retracement we may do this tighter retracement, maybe into the 50 area to retest these highs, maybe all the way down to here. But when we get there, you need to be looking to buy until it stops working. Okay, that's all I got. Have an amazing weekend. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. I will catch everybody Monday morning with this webcast. Sunday night, the evening webcast will be out. Have an amazing weekend. Trade them well.